You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we want to talk about EJ DiMera losing his temper next week when the DiMera mansion is overrun with additional occupants. Everything is about to change now that Dimitri von Leuschner has been revealed as a secret DiMera. We're going to find out more about him. If you check out our Days of Our Lives playlist, you can click to see that after you check out this video we're doing right now about the DiMeras. And we have a discussion about who is Dimitri von Leuschner's father. We think it is likely going to turn out to be Bo Brady because that is the most interesting thing. But, you know, you never know who it could be. There's lots of options, even options where Meghan stole Bo's sperm and it's his baby, but he never consented to it. So it's just all very, very interesting. And the house is going to expand by 3 additional occupants very soon on Days of Our Lives. If you haven't already, reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and other updates. And now let's dig into it. Do you remember everybody that is living at the DiMera mansion right now? Not talking about staff, talking about people. So there's Chad and his kids, unless they've gone somewhere, right? Chad and his kids. And there's EJ DiMera and his son, Johnny DiMera. There's EJ's girlfriend, Nicole Walker. There is EJ's brother, Stefan DiMera, and his about-to-be fiance, Gabi Hernandez. And then we've got Anna DiMera and Tony DiMera that are in residence at least some of the time. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 counting Chad and the kids. Well, things are about to get crowded because Dimitri von Leuschner / DiMera has been working to get immunity for himself for his crimes, also for his mother Megan Hathaway, who is a DiMera, and for his aunt Kristen DiMera, who is a DiMera in name and by adoption. So next week, it all works out and Dimitri gets his way. And spoilers for Wednesday, May 24th have Harris Michaels and Steve Johnson very shocked when they find out exactly why Dimitri von Leuschner is asking for immunity for Megan Hathaway, because as far as they know, what is that about? And then he's probably going to say, well, you know, that's my mom. And the same day, Kristen DiMera is pressuring her sister Megan at Statesville, you know, hey, you promised me to get out of here. And we've already heard from some other spoilers that Megan is very intent on being back at her father's mansion. She wants to be where Stefano considered the family home. So by Thursday, May 25th, the ladies are out of prison because Harris Michaels tells Sean Brady that Megan Hathaway is out, and Kristen is also on the loose that day, and Brady Black and Marlena Evans are not thrilled to hear about it. Kate and Roman are upset that Megan's loose and back in Salem because of everything she's done to all the ladies, but they can't stop it. It's happened. So then spoilers for Friday, May 26th have EJ DiMera's jaw dropping to find big sister Megan at the mansion. I am betting you that big sister Megan is not going to be the only one at the mansion. I believe there were going to be 3 more moving in. That's going to be Dimitri von Leuschner DiMera, Megan Hathaway DiMera, and Kristen DiMera. Of course, what Kristen would really like is to move in with Brady Black and Rachel Black, but that's not happening. Brady is apartment hunting for him and Rachel. He wants to move out of John Black and Marlena Evans' home, but he hadn't found a place yet. Remember, he wanted the apartment that Xandra Cook and Chloe Lane moved into, but that didn't work out. So it just seems very likely that Kristen is not going to have any place to go but for the DiMera mansion. And it also doesn't look like there's anything that the brothers can do to get these interlopers out because they are all DiMeras. You know, Stefano is definitely Megan's father. He definitely adopted Kristen and treated her as one of his own. And Dimitri is Megan's son, therefore Stefano's grandson and a DiMera. You can bet that some of the people might be more welcoming, some might be less welcoming, you know, and the scary thing is that the 3 people moving into the DiMera mansion are all scary. These are some lethal people. EJ DiMera used to be a criminal and considered himself quite the bad boy, but he really has got nothing on Kristen DiMera. And as for Megan Hathaway, she was freezing people. She was experimenting on them with ruthless science. She has got no self-control and murderous instincts, and that explains a lot about her son, Dimitri, who is a kidnapper. He is a thief. He is a criminal. He is masqueraded as an ISA agent. He is just a bad news dude. And the big question is, is Chad DiMera going to take his kids and go? Or, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, is Chad living over at the Horton house? I think he might be. I think that might be where he's living because he didn't want the kids to be around where Abigail Devereaux was murdered. So, deep into the video, I remember that fact. I'm sure y'all would have reminded me in the comments, right? Chad's not living there, but Chad did used to live there. So that's 7 people in residence and then 3 new ones that should bump the population of DiMera's at that house up to 10. And things are especially going to get awkward because while Gabi and Stefan are happily engaged and planning their wedding next week, Nicole Walker receives EJ's proposal with anger. She does not react well to it. Of course, probably part of that is her baby hormones and paranoia, but she is mad at him. Maybe she thinks he's proposing because she slept with Eric. And of course, Sloan Peterson knows she's pregnant and is likely to tell EJ at any point. But as Nicole pointed out, hey, you don't want Eric to know about this yet either. But Sloan's generally pretty forthcoming with Eric, so we'll have to wait and see. But the bottom line is that DiMera mansion is going to be busting at the seams very soon, and EJ is going to be chief among them, who is not happy to see these people there. Even worse, though, is the fact that we already know that Kristen has a seat on the board, and she has a vote. Given how Stefano structured things, I think all of his kids get to vote, and that means Dimitri and Megan probably get votes. And EJ and Stefan have been at odds. Each wants to take over the company, but with extra votes at hand, can they afford to alienate them? Plus, Vivian Alamain hits town soon, and we have to wonder if she is also going to expect to lay her head down on a pillow at the DiMera mansion. We'll have to wait and see. Click subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers, news, and other updates. And when we have our full Days of Our Lives weekly spoilers out, or 2-week spoilers out, then we'll know a lot more about this situation because it really kicks off the end of next week. So in our 2-week spoilers video, which comes over the weekend, we will show you a whole lot more of what is going to happen and what to do with this dearth of DiMeras at the mansion.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.